Good morning, people. What's going on, Miss Borders? Joya, oh Joy, boss lady. You see it. Let's work 'em. What's up, Sabina Steele? Oh, I'm woke. I'm just zen. I'm woke. I'm just zen la. Zen la. Black karma, what it is. All right, black ringing box. I hope I said that right. I know I know I butchered it. Celestial Earth Goddess, talk to me, talk to me. Ella, what's going on? Ocean Goddess, how you doing? Indigo Blue. I love that name, Indigo Blue. Make me sound fancy as fuck when I talk. Like I should have something wrong and shaking it in a wine glass. Like, do you know my friend Indigo Blue? Royal Blue. You told me you'll have a purple. It is not. Simply Bliss 03, how you doing, sister? Y'all just gotta give me Tiffany. That is how you doing, sister? I'll be the queen. You should have fuck years, darling. How you doing? Don't be a hater. Everybody, we are gonna give it about another couple more seconds, do my little greetings and everything. Thank you. I'm so glad you're feeling good, Simply Bliss. I threw your name up there. I forget your real name, but I did say Simply Bliss in my head in my prayers. Cause we connected. I understand where you're coming from. So that'll work there. Oh, everybody, if you celebrate MLK Day, happy MLK Day. It is what it is. Freedom. Let freedom ring. Sedequa Hill, how you doing? Miss Dawson, what it is? All right, everybody. We finna get into the meat and potatoes of some shit. I told you, moving forward, these things are gonna be so unapologetic, and I'm gonna force them to really tap into who you are, the mindset that you are, because we gotta fix this shit. We can't do any healing. Oh, I'm doing my eggplant spell today, y'all. So don't get me started. So moving forward, I'm gonna be unapologetic with these ancestor prayers, and if it hurts some of you guys' feelings, by all means, I'm gonna say it like I always said. Feel free to exit the goddamn page, because if you guys know what's going on in the world right now, we don't have time to be sitting up here with these petty squabbles, arguments, or all this shit. If we ain't gonna come together, we ain't gonna do nothing. Oh yeah, L. I forgot who I'm talking to in here. The eggplant. They'll go to getting off on the eggplant. But it's the beginning of the year. I do my eggplant spell at the beginning of the year. Every year. Brothers, message, brothers. So now, with that being said, so today we're going to talk about irrationality, the ancestor energy of irrationality. Now, this is going to hit home because it hit home for me. It hit home for me so bad when I was praying and meditating the other night. For 2 nights straight, I just was alone. And I had to look into the concept. Hold on, must do eggplants. A man must do that first when you get one. Mystical Moonchild, it's on my Patreon. But yeah, for the past couple of days, I was in there and I did my meditation, I did my prayers, and the spirit source, whatever you want to call it, let me know that, throughout my life, my thinking has been very irrational. And I said, if my thinking has been irrational, what's the thinking of these women? What's the thinking of these men? What's the thinking of everybody in the world who's thinking they have it all laid out, they have all this shit together, but they're acting off of irrationality? Now, we don't come across this irrational energy just due to what life brings us. We come across this irrationality due to what was instilled in us. And when I say what was instilled in us, I'm not talking about growing up. That would be what life has brought us from birth to now. That would be what life has brought us. I'm talking about instilled in us, ingrained in us, and embedded in our souls and spirits and consciousness and hearts and mind due to a primordial source of irrational behavior, irrational decision making, irrational belief system. Now, let me touch on every last single one of them. Again, it's going to get hot in here, people. And I want you guys to truly understand that I am not attacking you. I am really showing you the inside of you. Because as you know, I'd rather have a whole ancestor than a piece of a God any day. So if I'm gonna create my own God system, my own God mind, I need to be able to look into the dark recesses of my God mind and see that my God is naked. See that my God don't have on the proper gear. My God is not strong enough or powerful enough to take on anybody else's God. This is what these ancestor prayers are about every Monday. They're very difficult to do, by the way, but we're gonna make sure. Notice I'm using the word symbiotic. We're going to make sure that we are fulfilled enough and that our God is put together enough that when it comes to people questioning who we are, what we do, why we do it, we can be unshakable. We can have that unshakable faith in ourselves, in our ancestor lineage, in our God, and where we come from, that it wouldn't affect us even if they was to chop off every damn body part, even if they was to take our greatest lovers, even if they was to take our kids. We'll know that we are the one true God of ourselves, and we can create anything or manifest anything, and if anything was taken away, we can get it back or recreate it. We don't have to sit down and be depressed. So now let's go back to irrationality. First, we're going to talk about irrational behavior that we possessed. And this was given to us by our primal ancestor. Irrational behavior came at the point of fear and happiness. These are the two things that allow irrational behavior to happen. We typically try to think logically, and we think irrational behavior is a logical way of thinking. Oh, if I do this and I put this stuff together and I walk this way, I walk this path, I say this, I say that, I should be okay. But as you're drawing your blueprint to how you want to handle certain situations, we get a sense of familiarity. We get a sense of happiness. We get a sense of joy. We get an understanding that we know what we doing. So as we know what we doing, we don't do any contingencies for whatever the fuck we may be doing to go off rails so we can recalibrate ourselves. This people is called irrational behavior, irrational thinking, because we got joy in that moment that it's gonna be okay. Let me give you some examples. You meet a fly chick, okay, you done macked it down, you about to get ready to screw. Okay, y'all doing the do for a couple days, couple months. You're in a joyous mode. Knowing that the world is sick with diseases and everything out there, first thing you do, oh, I've been knowing her long enough. I've been knowing him long enough. Let me yank off this condom. Y'all following where I'm coming from with this? irrational behavior, irrational thinking. You didn't think about the contingency plan that what if that person is out there fucking somebody else behind your back? What if that person has something that they just got off medication for and you didn't think about that? So now you've been put in a situation. I mean, let's be real. If I step on your toes, pick that bitch up and walk on out of here. Go on get. Go on get. If this don't make sense to you, go on get. Irrational thinking comes from two places: happiness and fear. Now everybody want connection. And to jump back to what I'm saying, you get with this person and y'all doing it for a while and you in a joyous mode. And again, the condom come off. That's your protection. That's your contingency plan. And now you feeling meat to meat, skin to skin. It's good. It's good. It's whoa, wow, whoa, wow. And then some shit come up and you like, what the fuck? Now you want to blame that person, be angry at that person. Now you want to attack that person, hurt that person. But it was always on you because you didn't have a contingency plan. You got happy and you start thinking irrationally. I guess, Ella, I guess performing oral sex makes you vulnerable if your mouth fucked up, cavities, cuts, and shit. That's what I heard. You know, I love a good biting session myself, so I'm very careful. Bitch, I get like skeletal when I'm in it. But outside of the nonsense. So this is one version of irrational thinking. Keep in mind, it comes from happiness and fear. So let me give you one again. Let's go on this thing about fear, irrational thinking. Here go your example. You're going to a party, and when you go to this party, you like, okay, I got everything set. I got my condoms. I got my mace. I got told all the people who I'm going with. I done let everybody know I'm going with Trevor. I'm let everybody know I'm going with Sarah. I'm gonna meet up with Tim and Pamela. You done laid out everything. And you get there and just one thing is off from that situation. And when one thing is off from that situation, you already got your hand poised on your protection, your gun, your mace, whatever it is that you brought to protect yourself with, because you see one thing that's off. And in your rational thinking, so you think you have became a pariah, you have became so standoffish and so disassociated with what's going on in the moment that you sit up there and you are ready to pounce. You can't even enjoy the shit. This is a fear-based thing. So then somebody approach you and say, hey, what's up, how you doing, fly this, fly that, da 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 da. You thinking 100% all the bad that can happen, all the outcomes that can happen. You say, I got a contingency plan for this, and this. But did you make a contingency plan for when you insult that person's ego, when you insult that person's mindset, or when you spit on that person's goodwill? You're so busy with the irrational thought process and irrational action that you're willing to destroy everything that you was trying to achieve in your happy state of enjoying yourself. If the party analogy wasn't there for you to pick it up, let me help you out with a little something closer to home. You decide to cook a meal for your favorite person. Your favorite person come over there, you decide to cook a meal. You are loving yourself and you're cooking this meal. Your person didn't tell you that they're allergic to seafood, allergies, or have any kind of peanut disorders, whatever the hell is going on with not people days. Immune system weird. So you cook and you use the one thing that that person can't eat. So now you got a whole pot of food there that this person can't eat. Hell, you can't even eat it because you're going to end up kissing, hugging, bringing that shit close to them. Now you're stuck. You didn't make a contingency plan to have sandwiches ready. You didn't make a contingency plan to have a little pizza there. You didn't cook two dishes in case that person didn't like what you cooked or couldn't eat what you cooked due to food allergies. So now you're in a state of fear and panic. Is this person gonna not like me? Is this person gonna deal with me? Did I fuck up? Did I do this? Did I do that? So then once you get in that state and you in that fear, you make the irrational decision. Well, fuck that person deep down inside. There's no more trying to please that person, even though that person haven't said one thing right or wrong. I can't eat shrimp. I'm allergic to peanut oil. Haven't said anything in salt, but the irrational thinking, you already done threw that person away. So that person no longer is your favorite person. That person is a pariah in your eyes, and you like, well, I slaved over this shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that bitch's allergies. Fuck this right here. Fuck that. Fuck the person. I don't want to deal with the person. But you just said that was your favorite person, and you just went through all of that for that favorite person that you said was yours. But the irrational thinking comes up, and you say, I'm gonna throw the whole person away. Now you're in a pain point, all out of fear, all out of hypothetical, versus trying to make the situation better or create a contingency plan. I'm gonna cook this meal, but if this shit turn out horrible, this person can't eat it, I'm gonna make sure I got some sandwiches in the refrigerator, some wine and some bread and some cheese and some shit. We gonna do this. Or let me make sure the restaurant up the road is open and we can go out and enjoy a meal there. Do y'all understand what I'm saying here? When it comes to irrational thinking, it only comes from two places: happiness and fear. And we lose ourselves in the middle of those two. If we're too happy, we think irrationally. If we have too much fear-based system going on in us, we think irrational. Irrationality, irrational thinking, irrational behavior, no matter which one you want to put irrational in front of it, that stemmed from an ancestor primordial energy of that one ancestor that thought they motherfucking made it. And when they thought they made it, they let themselves go. Or that one ancestor energy who thought they was in such a deep, dark spot in their life that they just had to do what? Let themselves go. They hit that reset button. Irrational as fuck. I can never reset myself. Why? I want to be here till the lights go out on this sun. Oh, you get around, you just throw caution to the wind. You hear it in movies and phrases all the time. You only live once. Yeah, I get that. You only live once, but bitch, I want to live correct while I'm here. So I'm going to take precautions. But that's the trick. That's the trick. When somebody tell you you only live once, and listen to me good, people. I know a lot of people may hear this and that's how they live their life. They go by that. They live their life by that. Oh, throw caution to the wind. All these phrases. Throw caution to the wind. You only live once. I'm going to live my best life. You YOLO and all that other shit. Hot girl summer, hot boy summer, passport bro. All this shit that tells you to step out of your comfort zone and throw caution to the wind. These are phrases that directly cut you off from your connection to your primordial ancestor. These are the things that stop you from thinking logically and coming up with contingency plans. Am I wrong? Listen to me good. You only live once. Let's do it. So you ain't got no contingency plan. If you go bungee jumping and that cord pop and your ass plummet, you only live once. Let's do it. Get a parachute too, bitch. I'm taking a parachute with me. I'm going to bungee jump. But if something go wrong and that parachute don't go, it's a backup parachute. Think about it, people. Even the professionals who have started these extreme sports and extreme shit, they have contingency plans. We are the only people that they'll say, you only live once. Throw caution to the wind. Why would you fucking do that? Why would you throw caution to the wind? Throwing caution to the wind is like taking a condom off in a whole house. Baby, you get what you get. If I'm pissing you off, just say, bye, Baron. I get it. But if you're understanding what I'm saying, show me them 4 letters or them 4 words. I'm petty. I like that type of shit. Show me them 4 letters and 4 words. I want to make sure y'all getting this. Because at the end of the day, we're building an entire ancestor. We're building an entire ancestor to come and cloak us, to come and nurture us, to come and imbue us with their energy, their power, their knowing, their essence. Whether we got to step back in our mind and heal them, whether we got to sit up there and heal somebody in our family in order to make them better, that's coming next. Whether we got to heal the emotional trauma, disasters, and everything in ourselves to make it where we can tap into that God mode that is us. But so many times over the years, we've been tricked into thinking there is nothing but this right here. Our ancestors knew better, that there was more to life than just that time frame that they was in. Or else they wouldn't have started fucking. Nobody would have been reproducing, procreating. Now they got it to the point where nobody want to have children. The system that made it so hard on men. Men not even trying to make babies no more. Women with this, and I'm finna help you out here, people. Men don't want to make babies no more. Men don't want to go through the trauma of the alpha male and bitter bitch syndrome. They don't want to deal with the arguments. They just want to fuck around and chill. Women, to the point where I don't want to be locked down. It's going to stop me from throwing caution to the wind, living my best life. Is it making sense to you people now? All while you sitting up here, living your best life, throwing caution to the wind, seize the day, you haven't decided what your next chapter in your ancestor lineage is going to be. And when you do that, this is how the elite and this is how everybody else is killing the God energy within us. They can erase our minds. They can erase our memories. They can erase our souls. They can do all of that shit. They can do whatever they want to do. They can indoctrinate us, program us. But by us having our ancestor DNA or our God particle within inside of us, which we are the brick, the vessel, the stone, it will come back in memory. It will come back in the things we do. It will come back in the things we say, the facial expressions we make. You fight, and let me help you with that one. For the ladies, you see yourself out there doing certain things, and then you're just not. Man, my mama used to do the same thing. My grandma used to do the same thing. My great grandma used to say the same thing that you're doing right, that you see yourself doing. And you say, damn. Because it's in your DNA, they can't erase that. Now, how selfish do you gotta be to not want to carry that on to the next generation? Because if your God is not complete during your lifetime, you do everything you gotta do to complete your God now. So when you give your God to your offspring, it's becomes stronger, faster, better. Because the fight that you fighting right now, the fight that I'm fighting right now, may not be our fight really. Maybe that fight, that enemy, that stress, that irrational entity that you're fighting, fucking with your soul, your mind, your consciousness, is just priming you and testing the waters to see how bad they can knock you down. Because when your offspring come, it's gonna have all of the DNA, all of the information, all of the shit that come millions and millions and millions of years before you, and these billions and billions of cells we got. So they running up against you as a punching bag, seeing how hard you gonna hit back. So when your offspring come, they know just how hard to hit them, where to hit them, how to fold them, how to cuff them. But because you haven't made a contingency plan for that offspring, or decided to have offspring and bring them up in the most powerful way to share that they are gods of their own universe and nothing can stop them, no emotion, no mental attack, no psychic attack, no spiritual attack, then it dies with you. Because that irrational energy inside of you is a venomous bitch. And it will attack you, knock you down, and destroy you. And when you on your deathbed, or when you on your last leg, or when you just ain't got shit, oh, I only live once, let's throw caution to the wind. And then you go out with a bang. And you may think you live your best life, but once your ass went out with a bang, you gotta, before you go to heaven, and this is my personal belief, before you go to your own personal heaven that you create, because you are your God, you're not gonna go to your own personal hell. This is what you make in hell right now. Before you expire, you go to your own personal heaven. You know how they say, I see my life flash before my eyes, and you'll see the past, the present, and the future. That future is your judgment. And I know I'm going to piss some evangelicals off, but I don't give a fuck because I'm sick and tired of them taking advantage of us. They have put so much pain and sorrow and burden on us that we don't even want to continue living no more. It's more than just resetting with a gun or a knife or jumping off a building or drinking poison, taking pills. The unaliving of yourself is unaliving of your offspring. The unaliving of your ancestor lineage, breaking that tie. You become judged when you die, when your generation die out, when your lifestyle dies out. You become judged. And when you see the future of your death, at the point of your death, you see the past, present, and future. And when the future comes, the future ain't what you could have done. You're seeing yourself in the version of your offspring that you should have made, that you should have produced, that you should have allowed to live. And this is the worst thing in life that you can do for yourself is die without having something, without giving something, without giving hope. I would like to make this one here fun, people. I would like for to get 1,000,000 views from this right here and have everybody laughing and chuckling. But being unapologetic with this shit, and I'm trying to fix it. I'm fixing me. And by me fixing me, I know that that you guys need to be fixed. Because you guys come to me for readings, spiritual advice, regular advice, somebody to talk to, a counselor. And if I'm broken inside and my God is not complete inside of me, it cannot be nearly complete inside of you. But once I learn what I need to learn, it is my responsibility to leave that with you as whole as I can for the time I got here. I'm no martyr. I'm not going to fall on the sword. I'm not going to kiss ass. Nor should you. But you gotta get that irrational thinking, irrational behavior, irrational mindset out of your existence, out of your cell. Logic is the only way. Logic. If you fuck, you make a baby. If you fuck unprotectedly, you get a disease potentially. Logic. If you fight, you can end up killing somebody. If you fight, they can end up killing you. You can end up injuring somebody, going to prison, being incarcerated. If you steal, you can get caught. Let's think logical. Irrational behavior, irrationality throughout our timeline, throughout our lineage, throughout our loved ones, throughout every cell in our body is irrational thinking. So let me jump over here to this religious aspect of irrational thinking. You know how irrational your thought process has to be to think that there's somebody outside of you controlling you? To think a motherfucker is puppeteering you? The irrational part of that is, and hear me out, I give up all control. It's not my fault. The devil made me do it. God got my back. Jesus, Allah, Buddha, all of them have a say in what I do, so I don't have no responsibility. You know what you just did? Some irrational motherfucking thinking. Now, I'm not saying there's no God, there's no supreme being. I can never say that. Because I don't know how I became to get here other than my family. And I don't know how they became to get here other than my family. I don't know anything other than I exist right now. But what I do know, that everything I do in life, I did it. Everything that happened to me in life, I allowed it. My God, my energy, my ancestors, they gave me the spark. Look at how it's working out. What came before you gave you a spark. They gave you a life to live. So now you got to live it. What that sound like to you? That sound like a mythical entity outside of yourself? Or that sound like your parent and your mother and your father giving birth to you and telling you you got to live your own life? Come on, people. Let's not be stupid. Let's not think irrational logic here. I come from a source that was before me, that's a little greater than me at that time. But now I'm ruling my life. And guess what? I'm the source. My kids, I'm their source. I'm their greater version of them at this moment. And when they grow up to be my age, I'm going to die out and they going to look at me as a God. That's why I say I'd rather have a whole ancestor than a piece of a God any day. What God are we praying to? Think about the spark, the source. It's there. We got it. But that source, that spark, that goodness, that evil, whatever you want to call it, it's not puppeteering us. It's allowing all of the emotions that our ancestors didn't get right to come through our lineage and test us, fortify us for the fight. Because keep in mind, at the end of this thing, baby, you get your own universe. At the end of this, when this body die and this conscience goes up there, you get to be a seed in your own universe, and you get to start over, and you get to become God, and you get to use your imagination, your love, your desire, your hope, your fear, and you get to create. And this what makes us great people. So when it comes to irrational thinking, irrational behavior, irrational attitudes, and all that shit there, man, you're killing yourself. To think somebody out there is puppeteering you. Now, I am not without the questions because I hear shit, right? I hear what you're saying. I'm a psychic. So, Baron, if it's nothing outside of us, no God running us, no nothing ruling, how come we have our Rishas? How come we have our saints? How come we have our deities throughout history? Even those deities are personalities of yourself to which you have 100% control of. You don't have to sit up there and bow your head, kiss ass. You don't have to do none of that for somebody that don't have a flesh and blood 3D body. You got all five of your senses. They got half of that shit, if best. So you are in control and you run it. So irrational thinking that somebody from across the water can put a spell on you to tear you up, that's irrational thinking. They intent may come and they may send an entity towards you, and I'm helping you out. They may send the intent, and that entity may come over there and permeate your mind and your soul and your livelihood and everything around you with the intent that they can fuck you up. And they may just make some of the shit around you go bad to make you feel inside yourself that shit is, that you have a curse on you, shit is doing bad. But if you think logically and you're the master of your own universe, what can that thing do? Now, maybe you need a little help. Maybe you need to throw some bones. Maybe you need to mix some shit in a pot. Maybe you need to fortify yourself. That's just logical thinking. That's what we call contingency plans in the spirit world. Talking to a spiritual advisor, getting a great reading, having somebody help you and do work. But after that work is done, after you get that reading, after everything is there, baby, I just fueled you. Your spiritual advisor just fueled you. Your tarot reader, your trusted source have just fueled you. So now they have given you the tools and the mindset to get rid of your irrational thinking, irrational behavior. And now you can fight the good fight. Am I making sense, people? I know this is gonna get a little I know this is gonna get a little dicey. But I want you guys to understand. I looked in my mirror and I saw the bad concepts in me. I looked in the mirror and I saw the fear in me. I looked in the mirror and I saw the happiness and joy in me. And I realized the decision I was making for me was so irrational due to me being so happy in the moment that I didn't think further as my dick can go. I didn't think farther as my eyes can see. I didn't think as far as my capacity to love. And then I made some irrational decisions, being selfish in the moment. I'm transparent as fuck. If you want to bring this up at a later date when I'm rich and famous, president of the United States, by all means, bring it up. I will stand on that shit 100%. When I saw all the negative shit that I was producing in my life, I hate when these computers time out. When I saw all the negative shit I was producing in my life, and I had some great times, and during those great times, I produced some negative shit. I had some fearful times, and during my fearful time, I produced some negative shit. I thought so irrational, and I'll give you an example. As a single father, 19, 21 years, single father, tried to get married twice, tried to give my lady at the time every single thing. Don't work, don't do nothing, gave her no responsibility, no shit, no nothing. Baby, I got you. Traditionalist fuck. Sit at home. Just be there with naked and your lingerie when I get there. I pick up the food from Publix. I come home and cook, and I wine and dine you and shit. No responsibility. I was in a joyous state, people. But I was thinking irrational. Because if I didn't give that person a chore to do or have that person prove themselves, then what the fuck was I doing? Because I wanted that person's everything and that person's all. I overlooked bad habits in that person. I overlooked shit that person was saying because I just wanted to be happy and in a joyful mode. Remember, I told you, it comes out of happiness and fear, irrational thinking, irrational behavior. How irrational is that for me to work myself to the bone, to have somebody sit at home and do nothing, and I require nothing from them? All because what? I was looking at the extension of my penis. I was looking at the extension of my capacity to love. Or I just was weak in the fucking mind and wasn't thinking logically. It didn't work out. It never works out like that. Let me give you another example. When I was out there gangbanging, selling drugs, ripping and running, robbing, doing all that type of shit, I was doing it in a fear-based system because I never wanted to get caught up. I never wanted nobody to come back and get me for the shit I did. So I made myself very hard. I made myself very untouchable, uncaring, couldn't form a connection with a fucking female. Couldn't imagine sleeping at somebody's house overnight. Some nights I used to sleep in my car, go park in the Walmart, got a whole fucking apartment, but I know I had did so much wrong when I was out there in them street. I would park my car in the Walmart parking lot at the edge, and I would sleep there with my gun in my lap so I could hear somebody coming. Barely got an eye, sleeping with one eye open. Illogical. Why would I sleep in a car exposed to the elements, exposed to anything, not getting a great comfortable sleep, not even going in my REM sleep so I could dream and think about the future? Irrational. When I had a whole apartment fully furnished, nice condition, heat, cable at the time. Happiness and fear. Too much happiness, too much fear creates irrational behavior and thought. I should have been thinking logically. Like, nigga, you should get out these streets. And if you hurt somebody, go make amends the best way you can. Let them know you're sorry. If that don't work, then make sure you guard yourself against that person whenever you need to. I should have told my ex-wives, hey, prove yourself to me too. I'm proving myself to you. Prove yourself to me. Let me know what I'm doing ain't robbery, and show me that you can care. You got the capacity to care about me. That's what I should have said. But all those times I was too much in fear and too happy. And sometimes they run at the same time. Because when I was out there in them streets, boy, I was happy. I was doing it. I was fly. I had the best outfit, nicest car, rims, looking good always, six-pack abs, because I wasn't eating all that junk food. I ain't had no kids sitting around on my ass. So I was always on the go. Drinking, smoking, drugging. So I was happy, but I was in fear. Even when I was in a relationship, I was happy, but I was in fear. I was happy to just have somebody accept me and just to love me. But I was in fear that if I ever fell short, that person would leave me. So irrational behavior became my lifestyle. Irrational thinking was my logic. And how good did that work out for me? Sleeping in the car for 2 fucking months, laying on somebody's couch that I had no intentions of being with. Sexing these chicks up just to get a fucking shower and come on, man. I done been there, done that. It is what it is. I'm telling you the truth. I'm very transparent because how can I help you get past your dread and your drama if I don't tell you that I've been there, done that? Kissing ass, humbling myself, letting the bitch think they better than me in every sense of the word, knowing I'm the best looking motherfucker on the planet, knowing I'm the most charismatic and smoothest, but playing that short role. Illogical, irrational. Are you kidding me? When I should have walked in the fucking room, commanded everybody to sit down and throw $1 at me every time they see me because they in my presence. Would I enforce it? Will I get on their ass if they didn't do it? Nah. It just was to set the tone that, baby, you in the presence of God. Bow down and give me an offering. Shake my hand. Give me a hug. Smile at me. Fake the fucking smile. Because I'm petty. How many of y'all think like that? How many of y'all think when y'all meet somebody, they need to honor who the fuck you is? That's rational. That's not irrational. That's rational. Because you're gracing them with their presence. They're gracing you with their presence. You're welcoming them. How they say namaste. I ain't have no namaste in me. Bitch, you gonna do what I say, or I'm gonna get the fuck from around you. Fear or happiness. In my days when I was single, if I called you over there, hey, what you doing? Oh, I got something to do. Click. What purpose are you serving me? That's a dick move. Now I just made that person feel so bad. Now that person is not thinking rationally, or that person and I don't want to lose this person in my life, or this person is make me feeling real good, so I'm gonna break what I gotta break, and I'm gonna make what I gotta do to get over there just to keep this person in my life. And I knew what I was doing. And when that person knocked on the door, it was like clockwork. 30 minutes after hanging up that phone, not giving them, didn't have to say a word, just point to the room. Am I proud of that shit? No. As a grown man now, no, I'm not proud of it. But some of you guys are getting handled like that right now. Some of you ladies are getting handled like that right now. Because you're either going to be happy with that person or you in fear of that person. Just two things irrational behavior and irrational thinking come from. Let's take it out of the bedroom and out of the relationship. Let's go on your job. Your boss called you on a Saturday, hey, I need somebody to come in. You're bone tired, you just did a double on a Saturday and you just need to rest. You want to go hang out with your kids. You want to go eat some collard greens with your family. You want to take your husband or your man out or your wife and shit, and you want to do something, but damn, you're so thinking that your boss is going to fire you or you're not going to be superior in that person's eyes. So you forego the energy and the logical sense of the staying home, mending your family, and you go into work. And then you wonder why you working so much and your mate is out fucking off because you didn't show that person the time of day. You didn't show that person that day was valuable. You didn't think logically about your relationship because you was in fear of your boss. And then you say, well, I'm going to turn this illogical thinking of fear of me losing my job into rationalize. I'm going to make some money. I'm going to have enough money to do this right here. And your bank account look good, but your relationship is shit. And then when you get that money, now you're gonna go make a feel good purchase that's to make you feel good, and the shit pile up in the closet. I got over 300 fucking pairs of shoes, and I only like 3 pair that I wear. All I look at those shoes and those clothes in that closet as irrational purchases, because I was trying to make myself feel good over the years. All the relationships I left, all the energy I dumped, all the fear-based system, me working heavy hours, me trying to be the best employee I can be. It got me nothing. I'm no longer working those jobs. I can easily be replaced. If I would have been thinking logically, I wouldn't answer the damn phone. You wouldn't answer the phone when you see the boss number calling. You wouldn't answer the phone. Because if they can't get in contact with you and they leave a message, you didn't really speak to me. How many times human resource said that? Well, I left you a message. Well, you ain't speak to me, so evidently I ain't get it. I don't have my phone on me 100%. They can't penalize you for it, and you're still good in their eyes. It's the person that they talk to that they don't come in, that they say, well, you said you were going to come in and you didn't because you got a flat tire, something happened, so you're fired. Am I making sense? If we don't let fear get us to the point of irrational thinking, we can outlive and outmaneuver anything in our lives. If we don't let ourselves become too fucking happy and too overjoyed, we can literally make our way in life. Make a contingency plan in everything you do that you don't lose or fall or lose yourself. Hell, make a contingency plan that you don't lose the people in your life. Because irrational thinking and irrational behavior will cause everybody not to know who you are, not to be able to trust you, and you will just let that shit go out the wind. And you find yourself alone. It's going to be great being single in the dating world, but that shit going to get tired. It's going to be great being able to hang out with your friends and shit, but that shit going to get old. Then when you laying in that bed, you're going to need that. Damn, I just need a warm body. I need somebody to lay next to. You get tired of watching porn. You just want to feel pressure, a hug, a kiss. But because you allowed yourself to be in a fear state, you ran that person off. You allowed yourself to be so overjoyed that you didn't give a fuck about that person. That job you wanted, you got it and you worked the fuck out of it, and you didn't give a fuck about anybody under you or in your family that you should have been paying attention to, so now you done lost them. Or you were so scared you were going to lose that job, you came home angry and took it out on everybody around you and still end up losing that person. And this worked with drug dealing. This worked with everything, people. Irrational behavior, irrational thought process, irrationality. It was once said that the most beautiful mind is a person that thinks irrationally, because you can't map it, you can't control it, so that makes it beautiful. So you guys answer this question to yourself: what makes having an irrational mind so beautiful? What narcissistic asshole had to come up with that phrase to sit up there and say, if I don't think clearly or have a logical standing in my life, that I am beautiful, that this is how it's supposed to be? Why? Because it's a battle tactician. The enemy can't pinpoint your moves. So that means you need to fight battles all your life. You need to be in a constant state of perpetual war. You're battling your lady or your man, your partner. You're battling your job. You're battling your emotions. You're battling your kids. You're just so in the fight, so much in the fight, the war, the hammer dropping all this shit right here, and then you done lose yourself, and the only thing you see is a person in the mirror with battle scars. Battle scars translate into love and loss. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Why couldn't I? Why didn't this work out? What could I have done better? Now you got regret. All due to irrational thinking. Remember, you ain't got a contingency plan, and you done took the condom off. You done took your safety precaution off. You have no contingency plan. Plan B pill. If I get her pregnant, do I have a couple plan Bs at the house? Have this person on abortion if you don't want to have children. If I end up getting pregnant from this person for screwing unprotectedly, will this person want to raise this baby? Have I had that talk with that person? Do this person want kids? Now the deed is done, everything done happened for good or worse. Now you guys have that talk. And now you're angry, you're mad, you're losing feelings for each other, you're hating each other and all that shit there. There's no logic. This is all emotional, irrational thinking, irrational speaking, irrational behavior when you could have did a one little contingency plan and made all this shit work out. Y'all follow where I'm going with this? That ancestor who gave us this toxic ass irrational element into our DNA, who introduced it, maybe because they was over happy, maybe they was too fucking in fear, but the ancestor energy who put that toxic shit in us, this is what we gotta control. And it don't go anywhere. We can't rid ourselves of it. It's there. All these toxic energy I talk about, they are there and they're there to stay. We just gotta have control. Because how can we be a god of our own universe if we can't think logically? If we can't think rationally? If we can't rationalize our thought process, our actions? If we can't have somebody value what we do for each other? Irrational. And you get nothing in return but sorrow, strife, regret, scars. Nothing but the negative. You may have fun. You may be enjoyable. But at the end of the day, when you look in the mirror and you trying to connect with your ancestors and they say, I can't talk to you because you got too much regret. I can't give you the power to change the world because you're going to change the world to the softest place for you, not the softest place for your offspring, not the softest place for your friends and family. You're going to make it very appeasing to you and you alone. And so that ancestor energy ain't going to come and assist you. And now that piece of a God that you're creating, which is you, your ancestor, is not going to be whole. You guys follow me? To do something to make it warmer. People, I can't go on living like this. I can't go on having irrational emotions. I can't do it no more. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm too spiritual. I've transitioned to a point where I don't want to be the person living in fear. I don't want to be the person too damn proud and too damn happy. I don't want to be that person overjoyed at every single thing or smiling and faking smiles. I don't want to be him no more. I want to connect with my ancestors. I want to be able to go to sleep at night and have them surround the bed and tell me stories of how they came up and how they overcame their shit. But I can't do that if I can't create a whole one. I want to hear their stories. I don't want to watch TV no more. I don't want to hear somebody else's ideas and somebody else's dream. I want to go in there and talk to my ancestors and create a spell directly for me that's going to permeate my wants, my desires, my energies, because it's my universe. I want to have it the best way possible for whatever is going to come after me or for whoever I let into my universe. I don't want to live in fear no more. I just can't. And I don't want to be so fucking happy till I'm a goofy dummy running around here. It'll make you cry. And yes, this is live. I just read the comment. This is very live. Charlotte the Christ. We are not going to find this what we're looking for in our spiritual makeup, if we keep looking outside ourselves, we're not going to find it in some stone or some crystal. We're not going to find it in some book. We're not going to find it in anything we do outside of going deep inside the recesses of our mind, getting past this dark ass veil, understanding that we have hurt, trauma, pain, suffering, understanding that this shit is not our fucking way of doing things, that this shit was put inside of us. And we have to take responsibility that since this shit was put inside of us, these negative traits, we got to get them bitches up out of us by any means necessary, by facing our dark side, by going up against that battle we don't want to fight, by putting that person on ice, by saying fuck the person who did this to us. Even if we have to look in the mirror and say, you know what, mirror version of myself, fuck you. Fuck you for making me think I was better than anybody else when I know I could have done better by them. Fuck you, mirror person, for allowing me to be put in situations that hurt me. Fuck you for overlooking pain and sorrow and regret. Fuck you for not seeing the red flag just because you like the fabric, baby. Fuck you, self. And when you can get to that, and it'll make you cry. Y'all know I'm a little tear bag anyway. So I'm holding back my tears because even talking about it is real for me. But when you can get to that, and you can say fuck yourself for everything you did, for all the irrational thinking and behavior you've done throughout your life that led you to this point of pain and sorrow and regret, that allowed you to lose loved ones that you desperately want to keep in your life, allowed you to be paired up with motherfuckers that you don't care about because you're too afraid to leave them, or because they giving you a great motherfucking feeling at the moment, knowing that ain't what you really want. When you can look in the mirror and say fuck you to yourself, you basically looking into the windows of your soul and saying fuck you, ancestor, for allowing me to feel this way, allowing me to feel like I have to bow down to motherfuckers, allowing this irrational thinking, this irrational behavior to sit up here and think that I'm not master of my universe. I'm not God to me. I'm not the seed that's gonna bloom through the rocks. This is a very toxic ancestor energy, and it becomes a very toxic personality trait. And you may think you're hiding it. You may think nobody see it. You may think that you got it covered, and you mask it with logical thinking. And you mask it with, if I do this just like this, they won't see, and I am in control. But you are not. Irrationality tells you you have no control. Hey, y'all guys like this ancestor prayer, this ancestor talk? Is it what you needed? I got Shaman Oracle cards. I will be rewatching. Whew. Thank you, OC Forever. Ziggy. Martha. Save Martha. I love it. Why do you why? Hey. Simply Bliss. Did you get this message, baby? Lade Love. Did you get this message? Ra I said. Oceanic Moon. Boy, that's a powerful name. Lord have mercy. Yes, listen to it again. Miss Critchlow, show me the money. Did you get this thing? Oceanic Goddess, thank you. Mara, I'm well, Mara. I can't wait till you get your package. You let me know what you think about it. Mystic Moonchild, you got it. I love it. I love it. The Baron fix hashtag the Baron fixed my life. Thank you all. Thank you all. Royal Blue. Royal Blue. That's right. Listen to it. Get the energy from it, people. Get the energy from it. Cause this was very hard for me. This one right here was very hard for me. Oh man, thank you, Black Karma. Y'all share me. I'm worth it. I got an email. Somebody say I definitely should be trending. I was like, what does the word trending mean? So I had to Google it in this text. Trending mean like I supposed to be a thing on the internet. So yeah, I think I should be trending too. I am saving the bloodline. That's my mission. That's my job. It took me a long time. I thought I needed to elevate everybody to godhood, but I know I'm a survivor. So I had to come back, and I can't be released from my karmic ties because I chose to come back and be this. Just like Jamad Rashad, uh, I hope I said his name right. Just like all these spiritual community leaders that's getting their information from the ancestors, they came back and they can't be released till y'all learn it. I can't be released till you get it. So get it, people. I don't want to come back here anymore. I want to go see what's next out there in the universe. But I'm going to stay here as long as I need to. This is my mission. This is my challenge. I feel your pain. Rashad Jamal, thank you. I said it backwards. Excellent, excellent brother. Excellent brother. I don't too much rep other people, but excellent brother. The same visions he was getting, I was getting, and I just was a tool. I was a coward. I was too afraid to say it, and rightfully fucking so, because they took my man. Yeah, everybody, we got to do better with ourselves. We got to do better. We got to think better. We got to get this irrationality out of our DNA. And if we can't remove it, then we need to suppress that bitch and not let it come up. We just need to stop. We can't enjoy life too much that we don't think, or we can't be afraid of life too much that we don't think. We have to find that balance. And when we find that balance, oh baby, oh baby. Mm-mm-mm. I literally shed tears when I was thinking about this because I know all the shit I done did in my lifetime that wasn't so good. And on the same note, I know all the things I did in my lifetime that was excellent and good. And I did those things because I was too overjoyed. I was too in fear. Or hell, sometimes they ran simultaneously. And I was just lost. I wasn't thinking logically. Irrational behavior, irrational thinking. I damn sure enjoyed myself. Don't get it twisted. I enjoyed the fuck out of the life I have lived in the past. How can we tell the difference between intuition and irrationality? Your intuition will be what they are telling you you should do for the betterment of yourself. Irrationality is your personal thinking, your personal thought process of that situation at the moment. That's how you tell the difference. It's a simple solution. What is the tube of light and wall of blue flame protection? You're getting into the Rose Society. You're getting into the Order of the Golden Dawn, if I'm not mistaken. And it's just a seal you draw and to surround yourself when you're doing conjure magic from what I've learned. But I don't know if I'm not gonna teach that, no, because people will try to conjure it half cocked and end up attaching something to their family that they don't want. So I'm not gonna teach anything about conjure. It is very real and very deep. You have made amends for your past by pouring into us. Awadi, thank you. Because that's a big issue inside me that I don't think I could ever make up for some of the shit I did. And although I want to and I want to go back and apologize to those people I've hurt physically and mentally and emotionally, some of those people live so far away. I don't forgot their name. I don't forgot their faces. They all blend into one because I wasn't such a good person. And when Spirit set me on the spiritual path, it showed me that as long as I help, I know these people will feel my energy and they'll know I'm apologizing for the women I've taken advantage of in my lifetime, for the brothers I've led down the wrong path with my actions and my fucked up irrational thinking, which I was masking as logic, for the people I manipulated into doing shit that they shouldn't have did, and I just was in my fucking lower self. Yeah, I make amends for that. This is my amends. This is my penance. I'm gonna keep coming back to this fucking planet until I heal this whole entire thing. I put myself in this situation, so I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And when I'm finally free, the world will be free. It's a painful existence, but I'm protected. My ancestors give me protection. They give me strength to do this. And as long as I'm here, when I come back, I plan to make 6 more fucking kids. Every time I come back, baby, I'm not just gonna be suffering in a cave like Buddha now. Bitch, baby, I'm gonna be humping and dumping. I'm gonna be enjoying myself because I know my mission. And baby, she better be motherfucking thick too. God damn it, it better be thick. From Juice. Y'all, that's an old show. Y'all don't know that. Oh my God. Only 6. Only 6. Any more than 6, man, I can't take it. That 7 kid is what's gonna draw you up. That seven kid will kill you quicker than the goddamn fifth one. So the fifth kid be working your nerve, but that 7, you get that 6, that's that balance, because 3 gonna team up on 3, 2, it always gonna. But you get that 7th kid, that motherfucker who don't care. That motherfucker, he could be the last one, the first one, third. That 7th one who take on the first. They know everything, they do everything, they gonna manipulate everybody, and they will draw your ass. What? Why did you do that? Because I'm the 7th child, and I got the energy, and they know more than you. The spirit done got into them, and no, 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 no. 6 is a good number, but if you have more than that, God bless you. But that 7th child will take you up and through there. I'm gonna, every time I come back, every time they reincarnate me under this motherfucking dome, I got to get my 6. The 7 were gonna send me on. Oh, I got that little girl tested in Georgia. That is not my baby. That's a joke. That's a joke, y'all. Don't, the baby got another baby in Georgia. That's a joke. That little girl was tested, baby. It is not mine. 99.9.9% not mine. I think they said 100% not mine. I still don't know where that 1% come from, or that point of a 1% if I don't know the motherfucker. I still don't know how they play that shit, but Baby, it ain't mine. It's Chris, baby. He was there too. uh, Burger Mike, you see this shit? I ain't fucking with you, bro. Don't fuck with me, Burger Mike. Y'all the hot over here. Burger Mike, bitch, we said we weren't gonna talk about this. Hey, people, I'm just having fun. I gotta lighten the mode. I gotta lighten the mood, man. How y'all doing out there? Whew. I love life, man. I love life. Crystal, you got that package yet? Seraphim Speaks. Talk to me then. That's your name. Talk to me. Man said he want 9. Go ahead, brother. What if you come back a woman? Ah, God, man, y'all gonna hit me with that question. I got hit with that. What the hell I'm gonna do as a woman? I don't know what to do. I come back as a woman. I'm just gonna sit and be celibate. I don't know what to do. The fuck? How can you ask me that question? Don't reincarnate me as a woman. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to be one, and I don't want to. So, universe, you hear me? I do your job. I do the mission now. I signed up for this shit. But give me this willy, boy, when y'all bring me back. Give me this willy when y'all bring me back. Don't give me no vagina. Because I ain't going to do nothing with that bitch. That bitch will sit on the shelf. That bitch will sit there. I wouldn't know what to fucking do with that as a chick. That's a horrible question to ask somebody. Y'all rude. Shonda said you'll figure it out. I don't want to talk to you no more. Shonda 518. I don't want to be a chick though. Oh no. You come back as a woman, you'll be. I'll be pleasing and receiving. Y'all some real mean people with this shit here. How the fuck this thing get to this right here? That's irrational thinking, man. That would be an irrational choice. Oh my God. And I'm gonna come back as a thick woman, Kimmy. Everybody gonna want me. The thick chick running around that bitch. Hey, Thickie, come here. Oh my God, I can't imagine. Oh. Hey, Thickum. Oh, Jesus Christ, my eyes hurt. Thinking about it. Ah. Oh my God, Crystal. All right, I'm done with y'all now. I'm done with y'all. Oh my God, y'all on wrong for this shit. Why y'all bother me? Chaka Shaw, thank you. These people here, this chat group get crazy, man. I try to be real, and they just make me laugh, and they little thickles. Y'all cut this shit out, man. Barefoot and pregnant, and oh my God, Ella, I'm hurting here. I don't think the universe will do me like that. If I do too much good work for him, they're like, okay, he did good work as a dude, so bring him back as a dude. Bring me back as a chick, I wouldn't know what to do. Thank God for the internet, because I'll be sitting at my house smoking cigarettes. God says help you. God says do this. I wouldn't go outside. Have to get a restraining order. Lord have mercy. Oh my God, a vegan taco next lifetime. Oh my God. This is a horrible conversation. Change it. Somebody change it. Gotta cover all bases. Somebody. Oh man. Ugh. Y'all hard people, boy. Y'all hard people. Y'all don't even give a brother a break. Give a brother a break, man. I'm good. I'm good people. But yeah, everybody, we gotta fuck that energy up of irrational thinking. Irrational thinking and start thinking logically, contingency plans. Start thinking about the future. What Sunilla said, what Sunilla say? You gonna be thick with locks and lashes. I'm gonna get lashes too. Y'all crazy, man. I see that little crazy contraption y'all be using on your eye. I don't know what it's for. I can't watch a video because y'all poking around y'all eye with some shit that look like it should be called a Patterson trochonder. And that, I was like, you got me fucked up. Ain't no way in the beauty statement I got to use that thing, but I be seeing it. My daughter asked me for one. I know I'm not giving you some torture tool. No, lose an eye, it's on me. No. Ladae, what you say? Give up them yams, sweet, sweet. Y'all crazy, man. I'm too masculine for that shit. I'm too masculine. Give up the yams. Y'all hardcore, man. Y'all hardcore people. I love it though. I love it. See, I like to have fun. I like to have fun in this piece. Long locks, long nails. Veronica. Veronica. Lord have mercy. Royal Blue, you in this shit too? Better just stay over and have it. Flash it ready when he get because I got bills to pay. Hey, OC, don't play into this shit. Don't play into this shit, man. Don't get him the time of day to think about this. Let me get the hell off of this bitch, cause y'all got me laughing too hard now. Y'all got me laughing too hard. I don't need this shit, Veronica. Oh my god. Oops. Oh my god. She say this level of weakness is laughter. I feel is irrational. Oh, nice. Look at Seraphim speak. Talk on it. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'd be cute as hell. I'm a good looking man now, so the universe can't curse me too bad. Won't make me come back looking like a battle snake of a woman, but I don't want to be. If I can help it, if I can make a deal, I'm gonna make the deal. Man, get me, put me in the body of that motherfucker. All right, see that motherfucker right there? Motherfucker ain't doing nothing with it. Put me there. I'll work it. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help people. Just give me that dude body there, man. What you need? Extra crystal from the universe of Extra Rocco? I go there and get the bitch, man. Just let me pay y'all. I'll be willing and dealing. Everybody, I love it. Yeah, I don't want to look like no goddamn battle snake. Oh my god. It's like that lady I seen, man. I swear she looked like the back in the day. She looked like somebody just stuck a knee on her face. But she was getting screwed. A dude was hitting her too. I was like, my lord, man, come on, God, have some fucking decency, bro. Let somebody else do that. You can get anybody. Let that woman get somebody her caliber. And he like, fuck that shit, dog. That bit fuck. I ran around with some gangsters, man. Hey, man, let me stop fucking around with y'all see the real Barrett out this bit. I like to make y'all laugh. Everybody, y'all, check out my pages. Who all just joined me today, check out my pages, man. I know I talk a little shit. I'm a little funny, and I love when y'all make jokes on me and crack jokes on me, because I be cracking jokes and talking shit too. So, have to walk to get the fork and walk the, oh Lord. Everybody check out my this YouTube channel right here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time For my live tarot readings, they are pre-recorded, but you come through and you get to see what the client says. You get to see, can you solve their problem, and the clients be in the room. They and I thank you guys for allowing me to record and post those readings. Yes, I do leave out your name. Yes, the reading can be private. It's all about when you select the button. Do you want it to be recorded or private, and things like that, and recorded to be played on YouTube. I only give the readings to people, for a price, because I got to edit them up quicker. But I've been doing pretty good getting them edited out pretty good. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Each reading is about 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes long. So bake you some popcorn, come there and laugh. And you typically get 2 readings a night if I can manage it. Also, True Spook every Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern time. Come through and see what the adventures of myself and grandmama, they call us Batman and Robina now. Let's see what we got into as she was teaching me how to cultivate this magic and teaching me the secrets of the universe through her own way, our family magic. I'm the one to carry that trait, so a male carrying the trait of the family magic, something that women always carry. So now y'all scare me. I may just reincarnate. Oh, what I'm gonna do, man? I don't want to go through that shit. I know what I done did to women. I don't want to go through that shit. No. Bitch talked me into doing some shit. Oh God, take the thought away. Coach me into doing so. Bitch, just do it. Just a little bit. Just the head. Oh God, help me. Take the thought. I don't want to be that. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Man, y'all go check me out Thursday. Thursday 2 p.m. Eastern time. So you can hear that these stories. They are 100% real. They are 100% real. As best as my memory can go, I give dates, I give names, I give locations. So if you ever come to Orlando, Florida, or any other places, you guys will get to see what I see. Granted, the scenery been not changed. It's been over 20 some odd years. Just come through. Just come through and check it out. It's fun. Now, for my Patreon, the second Tuesday of the month, everybody who has the $5 Patreon subscription, that is your free 1 question tarot reading per month. The questions are very intense, and they do give you the insight you need just by that 1 question alone. But I gotta say, the 1 question tarot, I try to clear up that situation then. But if you guys feel like you guys need to book a reading, that is what that 1 question tarot for. If you guys need more insight, book it. I'm not one of them readers that's gonna sit up there and give you a vague ass description and just so you can go book a reading. I'm gonna solve that question right there on the spot in real time, real fast. And that's what it's all about. But if you still can't get it, or you want a little more, or you just like it so much, go ahead and book your reading. There is reading. I will be starting the past life readings in March. I'm going to put it up there, but you guys will only be able to select it in March. Do not forget your readings, people. Do not forget your readings, because at this point in the game, I cannot do refunds. I used to do refunds when people forgot, but then I had to talk with somebody, and they was like, dude, that slot could have been taken by somebody else. So you don't give up your money just because somebody didn't forget. And I have a system where it sends you out 2 confirmations. It sends you out 2 confirmations. The confirmation when you book it, you even had an option to add it to your Google Calendar or Outlook calendar. And then 2 hours prior to your reading, it sends me an email confirmation and yourself. So there's no way you should miss it. And I got a list on there now. When you select your reading, it don't let you go no further if you do not select that you understand that. So moving forward, that's where we're going to go with it. Second, so back to Patreon. So I did go in my closet and I did have a conversation and I talked to a couple people. It was very hard for me to do, but all in all, since my spell work is so intense, I did raise the prices to, if you guys want spell work, so you guys can go on the Patreon and see what the price is now. It would no longer be the old one. So if you guys all who gonna rock with me, all who serious about their spell work and craft, you guys will go over there. But that will start in March. I will no longer be posting all of the spells to the $8 tier anymore. It did go up because this is my lifestyle. This is all I do. This is my lifestyle. I don't got a job. This is what I do. And I have to take this serious. If I'm going to be here, I got to take it serious. And I got to make sure I got serious people because I'm giving out grandma's secret that she taught me. And thank you, Black Karma, for that. That was Black Karma. Put that in my life. Savina Steele, uh, Jessica from 21 Divisions. A lot of spiritualists came to me and they were like, come on, guy. This shit you teaching is next level. Don't throw it away. And they like had to force me, do it, do it, do it. So I did it. So I'm feeling weird about it, but I did it. So y'all can. I'm not gonna say the price on here. It ain't no $3,000, but y'all go and check out the price. And if you switch over in March, that's where the next spell is gonna be. All right. What else? Thank you, Joya, as well. I see y'all. Y'all give me insight too. Y'all give me insight too. I listen to you guys too. I have to listen because you guys are out there outside looking in. I have to listen. And it worked. I know them spells work. I know them spells work. What else I want to say? Uh, I nope. I'm gonna hold off on that because I'm working with some people. I got to make sure we get it first before I mention that. But yeah, everybody. The more balls, less feathers in the top hat. I hear that. So everybody, again, I want to thank you guys for rocking with me this long. 3-4 years I've been doing this, and those are a lot of readings. I got over a thousand videos on YouTube. Yes, I should be trending, and once you start watching one, you will binge watch. I'm just asking you to share me. I would love to become an internet sensation so I could help more people. And I know some people can't share it on their platforms due to family, Christian beliefs, or just being in the closet about your spirituality. And I still thank you guys for liking and subscribing to the channel. So please don't think it's not robbery. It helps me out a lot. It helps the algorithm because YouTube is stopping the algorithm for some odd reason. For some of us, black spiritualists out there, they are fucking up the algorithm. It is a lot of spiritualists and people be liking the pages and YouTube don't even put it up there. Yeah, I think they got it going on because there's one guy exposing YouTube on YouTube. He used to work for them or some like a Google thing, but they like for every 15 likes you get, YouTube will give you one like, and this is allegedly, or Google will give you something. It's allegedly. That's all I'm gonna say. So I don't want no strikes on this shit. But that's how they're saying like they are hurting the algorithm. I hear they're hurting the algorithm on TikTok. I think they're doing the same thing here too. So the more people like and subscribe to the channel, I'll break that algorithm and then I can get out there. Sadie V, stop. Stop. It's over now. Why did they say I look decent as a girl? Oh, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Well, everybody, so just remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Help me out. Help me get out there. This is all I'm going to do for the rest of my days. So I just want to be out there with you guys, and I want to be able to sustain myself so I can keep the videos coming, keep the content coming, keep the inspirational quotes and everything coming. That's it. Boy, why did they even bring that up? They still laughing. I ain't reading none of the comments. I'm just seeing smiley face emojis and shit. So that means y'all still cracking me up and winding me down. Y'all hard people, man. Y'all hard. All right, everybody. So I thank you guys for listening to me. I had to lighten it up at the end. Oh yeah, I still have. Oh, I never say this. People, go to my website and patronize my website. I still have shirts. They all stacked up here. I still have shirts for sale. Uh, I only have like one or two more blue pouches. I haven't made any for the year. I have two grenades left. I haven't made any for the year. I want to make sure everything is gone before I make some more. I have Jinx remover bags on the site. I have a lot of them. Not too many people purchasing them. So I did drop the price a little bit, but I ain't dropping it no more because I did a lot of work in that shit. So yeah, go to the website, patronize the website, S.O.LMatters.com. You can go to that same website and book readings. Trust me, do not be scammed by these fakes out here. I do not contact you via Instagram, Facebook, or any other social media platform asking you for a reading. If you want a reading, you will have to go to my website and book it. I am not going to come in your DM. So please, my website is never down. I pay too much goddamn money. The website goes down when the internet goes down around the world. So don't let nobody scam you. A couple good people done got scammed, and I used to do free readings just because I felt bad. But then I had to think again, having talked to people, if these people rock with you, Baron, and they know your verbiage, they know how you talk, they know how you act, they don't you don't ask questions, it's crazy, what's your zodiac and all that stuff, and these people still get tricked by the other people that's doing that. That means they don't give a shit about you, they don't watch you, they don't support you. So don't sit up there and alleviate their pain. That was their lesson to learn. I had to understand that. So if you get scammed and you get tricked, trust me, it is not me. I am not going to be in your DMs for anything. I may say hey every now and then, or if you message me via the DM, I message you back with a question or answer, throw a card or two if spirit allow me. But I am not gonna have you do readings via DM. Simple as that. So don't get scammed. It is not me contacting you. I will never contact you. So don't get scammed. And last but not least, everybody, I'm gonna be a granddad. Yep. I'm gonna be a granddaddy. My second boy got a baby on the way. My first grandbaby, so I'm gonna be a granddaddy. Yeah. I thought I had time. Ooh. Simply Bliss. I'm learning how to do all that. How to take snippets and do real. But yeah, so I'm gonna be a granddad. I don't know if it's gonna be a boy or girl. It's too soon. I'm praying protection that the baby get here healthy and happy. And I plan to spoil them kids rotten. I was planning to spoil that child so rotten. I want that child to be so stank and rotten that when they get them back, they have to give them to me. And my first grandbaby, Lord's willing, I am going to make sure I raise that baby like my grandma raised me. I'm going to dump so much knowledge spiritually into that baby. The new Clyde and Clyde around this bitch. So I am so excited more than you guys can know. I am so excited. I even told the girl when I talked to her, and I know I'm petty for this. I say, so where you moving? Oh, I plan to stay in Arkansas. I say, I don't know what's up there. I'm not there. What you mean you're not there? No, no, you move close to me. If my boy in the military, you're gonna move very close to me so I can keep an eye on my only grandson. I say I'm one of them involved grandparents. I will knock on your door 2 o'clock in the morning. And if that boy or girl call me on that phone, granddaddy, something ain't right. I'm parking in front of your house and I'm knocking on your door to see what's going on. I say, that's my only grandbaby. My son, and he fighting the war in the military, a military man. So I plan to make sure. So that she was silent. She was like, oh, fuck. I thought I would get me old military nigga that was isolated. This bitch got a whole daddy that's a mom at the same time. Yes. I would move. I say, boy, I say, where you gonna move her? Oh, we gonna move her to the city where you live at so you can make sure you watch the baby. I say, I'm not watching her now. I don't care what she do. That's your relationship. But when it comes to that baby, I'm there. He like, I know. All right. End the conversation. So she got her hands full with the Baron throwing cards every week on my grandbaby. Oh, what? Oh, what? She gave her half the formula. Hey, here goes some more formula if you need it. How you know? Spirit, feed my kid. I am gonna be so selfish with my spell work when it comes to them babies. I love kids. I just love kids. I love children. So I'm gonna be a granddad. So y'all will see me up here like Michael Jackson with the baby face covered in shit. Doing reading. And you know, such and such and such, keep the baby covered in white. So y'all will never see the face until it's 30 years old. Then reveal. I love it, man. I love it. Mike was on one. Oh, Mike was on one. Feeding the baby half the formula is abuse. Give them the whole recommended doses. If you ain't tick feeding, give the baby the whole recommended doses. Grow the baby up healthy. Shit. Oh yeah, they gonna be reading tarot in pre-K. I'm gonna draw. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna do because if I tell y'all these secrets, y'all won't purchase my book that I'm writing. Oh yeah, and I'm writing a book. Hopefully it'll be out by this December because I'm writing it. It's gonna be lit, baby, lit. So y'all watch the Baron step out. I got 3 books to write in the next 2 years, but I'm gonna write this one right here first, and baby, y'all gonna see I wasn't about to BS. All right then. I'm gonna let you guys go. Y'all don't listen to me raving and rant enough. All right. So I'm doing my little closeout. I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust you in the universe because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Share, share, share. When you share this video, you not only help me, but you help others in your community and in your family. That used to be my outro in the beginning. I shortened it down, but I'm gonna come back to it. And I thank you guys for rocking with me, man, this long. I appreciate you. I couldn't be me without you. So thank you all. Stay blessed. And you know what I like to say, if you need to reach me, you know how. That's not a personal phone call. That's through the website booking a reading. All right, everybody. Take care. God bless.